Attending Cal Poly was a dream come true for Carson Starkey.
He was going to be an architecture major.
The Texas teen loved the outdoors and his friends. He wanted to rush a fraternity to make more of them. What was your reaction when he told you he wanted to join a fraternity?
Surprised, but we supported it.
Growing up, Carson had many open and candid conversations with his parents.
The one thing we didn't talk about was alcohol poisoning. We didn't know about alcohol poisoning.
The 18-year-old was being initiated into the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity on December 2nd, 2008. Pledges were told to drink an excessive amount of alcohol in 90 minutes.
And a brown bag containing the alcoholic beverages was placed in front of each of the 17 pledges.
Everclear was also passed around.
At some point, Carson passed out and became unresponsive. Several SAE members took Carson out of the garage and put him in a vehicle to take him to the hospital, removing Carson's pledge pin and pledge book in the process.
But on the way to the hospital, the frat brothers decided they didn't want to risk getting in trouble, so they took Carson back to the house. He never woke up.
And we noticed there was a missed call from the San Luis County Coroner's office. So we called back, and that's all we heard.
The Starkeys have spent the last decade turning their grief into a catalyst for change. They started the nonprofit Aware, Awake, Alive that teaches about the dangers of binge drinking and how to recognize the signs of alcohol poisoning.
Hundreds of universities are using it, lots of high schools, middle schools, and
Law enforcement groups have used it.
different community groups.
It's part of the orientation process at Cal Poly.
WOW leaders talking to their groups. They show a lot of our videos, they do a lot of our talking points, but it is definitely peer-to-peer.
Vice President of Student Affairs Dr. Keith Humphrey says it's working.
We see the number of hospitalizations for alcohol poisoning have dropped dramatically. For example, during our week of welcome, in 2013 we had 33 students in the hospital for alcohol poisoning. Last year we had 0.
Aware Wake Alive teaches kids about amnesty laws that protect them from getting into legal trouble if they call 911 for a dangerously drunk minor. Now Cal Poly and the Starkeys are taking steps to address other college life issues through a new program called With Us.
Whether that be sexual assault, hazing, alcohol poisoning, racial bias, academic failure.
Cal Poly students are researching bystander intervention programs across the country.
Our effort is really about helping every college campus in the country do the things that work best for them based on research to help save lives on their campuses.
And they're calling on students to not just be bystanders in bad situations, but stand up and help. A new Upstander Week campaign kicks off this week.
And it really is an opportunity for folks to show that they know how to step forward and help other people.
The Starkeys still mourning, but focused on making a difference.
You know, it's a hard time for us, but sorry.
It's always a hard time this time of year. The holidays are Thanksgiving was the last time we saw Carson, but it's not all about Carson. Carson can be the catalyst for this movement, but the movement is actually for the future young people.
Christina Favuzzi, KSBY News.